Hello my lovies, in today's video I'm going to show you how to add custom fonts and emoticons to your pets' names and profile in Adopt Me. I think these small customizable features help make your pets and profile look even cuter and more adorable. The best part is that this tutorial doesn't require you to download anything at all, and it works for both PC and mobile players. I actually made a video on this before, but it's a little outdated now. A lot of people who played on phones or tablets were having trouble copying and pasting the fonts into the game. Thankfully, there's a much easier method now, so I wanted to make an updated tutorial. With that being said, let's get right into it. To start off with, there'll be an option to use a website for fonts if you want, but I'll also be putting some pre-fonted alphabetical characters in the description below. The website I'll be using is cutefonts.com for those who want to create their own fonted text. Make sure you use the website I have linked in the description instead of just searching cute fonts on Google and clicking the first result. Using a different website is actually what caused a lot of issues for people in my previous tutorial. So it's very, very important that you use the website link that is below in the description and not just a Google search with cutefonts.com. I personally use the fonts from Cute Fonts for a lot of my pet names, while I mainly use the pre-fonted alphabet in the description for my profile. But as I mentioned earlier, both options still look really cute, so there's no need to use the website if you don't feel comfortable doing so. Once you're on the website, you'll notice there are a ton of different font styles. Unfortunately though, most of them don't work in Adopt Me and will end up getting tagged. The font I use most often is Squiggle 14 because I rarely have any problems with it. If a certain letter or character doesn't work, try replacing it with a character from another Squiggle font with the same character. So for example, the C and the R sometimes do act up a little bit, but you can replace them with another version of the Squiggle font. And if you don't like any of the other Squiggle font options, you can of course use the alphabetical characters that I have in the description below. The site itself is pretty easy to use. Just type whatever word you want into the top text box, then scroll down until you reach the Squiggle Cute Fonts section where you'll find a Squiggle 14. If you're on PC, you can simply copy the text and paste it directly into the Adopt Me name text box. If you're on a mobile device like an iPhone or an iPad, I definitely recommend copying and pasting your fonted name into your Notes app before pasting it into Adopt Me and adding your emoticons. Not only does this help because of the endgame cooldown, but there's also a certain amount of time you can be out of a Roblox game within the app before the game force closes, which can cause your fonted name not to save. To make things easier, once you have your fonted name, paste it into the Notes app, add your emoticons, then copy the entire finished name. After that, reopen Adopt Me, rejoin the game if needed, and paste it into your pet's name box or your own avatar name box if you're trying to font your own name. I can confirm that copying and pasting works on both iPhone and iPad because I play on those devices and have fonted both my pet's name and my own avatar name this way. It's just a little more tedious than doing so on PC. Of course, if you run into any issues, please let me know in the comments below, and I'll try my best to help you. Now let's talk about the emoticons. I really like to include emoticons with my pet names because I think they add a little bit of extra flair and make each name feel a little bit more customizable. While there are websites that let you copy and paste emoticons, sadly many of them don't work in Adopt Me. Since I've been adding emoticons to my pets for quite some time, I've already found a good collection that I regularly use without any issues or tagging. I'll be providing all of those emoticons in the description below, along with the saved alphabetical font characters that I use. Feel free to copy any of the emoticon combinations that I use for my pet names or profile. Once you start playing around with them, hopefully you'll start to get some inspiration to create your own unique pet name combinations with the fonts and emoticons. Anyway, lovies, I hope this little tutorial video helps you guys. I know some of you were trying to use my old tutorial and sadly the websites weren't working or the copying and pasting was having a little bit of issues. So I apologize for taking a little bit of time to get an updated video out. But once again, if you have any questions at all, please do not hesitate to ask me down below in the comments. I love you all so much and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye!